Go. Manchester United then with a change in team and a change in formation. How will that affect the way they play tonight, Shuros?
Well, it looks as though they are going to play with the back three, as you said. Manzadi will be the right side in centre half. He's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders. He's going to be the middle of the centre backs, and Luke Shaw will be on the left hand side. So a lot of work for the wing backs. Wan-Bissaka and Tellez down that left hand side.
Okay.
The coach Thomas Tuchel doesn't really like playing the two of them together. He did so at the weekend when they won handsomely away. That's the first time he's dared the two since September 2019. 3 left footers in that Paris Saint-Germain back four.
Yeah, the other
Go.
left footer.
Yes.
Has to come back onto that left foot. Balls across the field at times. Kimpembe, I think, been excellent in recent times at centre half. It was a very good win for them.
Great start from him.
Weekend away, beaten by 4 goals. They lost their opening 2 games, of course, against Lens away and against the Marseille here.
We lost the ball.
Obviously, that with the 3 sendings off.
Thomas Tuchel, the coach.
Needs to get deep into this competition again. They did so well last season to get to the final, and they didn't really show up.
Bruno Fernandes.
To Manchester United.
Great.
Bruno
Fernandes.
He didn't change the team when he arrived.
Wasted the year.
You in that team. He's a creative player, he's a goal scoring player, he's the captain.
Bruno Fernandes.
That's what many people have said about him in recent times. He's the leader, the one that will an argument with the manager if need be, and an argument with 1 or 2 of the other players. That's why he's the skipper today. He plays with Harry Maguire.
It was a great start.
There's the 16th win over Paris Saint-Germain here. It's a really franked Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's credentials to take the job. It was a fantastic performance. The run of Rashford, PE. The way it goes by Kimpembe.
A good pace from Rashford up against Kimpembe. It's going to be a good battle down that right hand side of the front two.
His last goal for Paris Saint-Germain came at Old Trafford in that previous clash between the two. They won that game by 2 goals to 0. Lukaku scored early here for Manchester United. Then at them level, Lukaku scored again. Took that cool penalty by Rashford with the tie. There on it, Herrera, who played shy of 190 games in his 5 years at Manchester United, won the FA Cup. The Europa League squad is Neymar. Second highest scorer now in Brazilian football after his hat-trick the other day against Peru. Di Maria. From the central midfield with Idris Gueye, the former Everton and Villa player, and Neymar to them. That's a good sign. It's a really good tackle, well signed by Wan-Bissaka. Needed to time it well.
Absolutely right. Takes a bit of a gamble here, but he realised he's going to get the ball. It's a good tackle. Chow was the player that was getting forward. The left back.
Can't make a mistake now when you go to ground. Corner kick taken short. They get another one from it.
Saka.
Di Maria.
Mbappe.
His goal scoring record 157, Mbappe 121. And that man has got a formidable scoring record, 313 club career goals. Neymar. Maria with the cross, blocked by Wan-Bissaka, who got his first for the club at the weekend against Newcastle. Ball in, but it was easily cleared away. Changed the formation here a couple of years ago. In the second leg they went to Manchester United to a flat 4-4-2. tonight. Here's Neymar skipping his way through. Challenge on him by Bruno Fernandes. Neymar stayed down. One of the major differences they got so deep in the competition last season, he was fit for the group stages. And he missed out in the previous 2 years with New Year injuries. It's okay now.
Yeah, here's where he's running with the ball across the field and he hits off and does a little nutmeg there on Fred. It's a decent challenge on him. Certainly no foul. There's a little nutmeg on Fred.
It's okay. It's really Kazawa. Third tonight in the starting lineup to young Baka, who's played the last handful of games. Neymar, again, lovely change of balance, dropped his shoulder, get away from Fred.
Sometimes where he lets himself down. Two brilliant bits of skill to go past the defenders. There's the first one. That was actually the second one. And then he doesn't pick out a pass or make the right decision. This is the first bit of skill to go past McTominay. And he dropped his shoulder to go past Fred. And once he'd opened up the space for himself, that's when the pass should have come.
Trickery, technique and finesse, no end product. Last season, by the way, was the first season of 6 where he didn't score 20 or more goals, even though he was fit for the majority of the campaign. Way out here now, Manchester United. Alex Telles, Rashford. Telles cost £15 million from Porto, experienced European player. This is his 36th game in this competition. Here's Schwanzeli. This is his second. Shaw. Did with an own goal at the weekend. To pull it back and then to block and well positioned. For Paris Saint-Germain was just a game. Confident take by Schwanzeli. Out for 10 months. The young centre-back for Manchester United demanding 9 for him tonight. Here's Rashford. Diallo. Left foot. Got away with that a little bit. Played too many of those. Not from that area, not the way he played it. Wan-Bissaka. McTominay to Fred. Bruno Fernandes. The wandering role. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes, lovely early ball in, looking for Rashford. And it came off a rather shaky looking up to Diallo back to the keeper.
Yeah, what a cross this is. Comes back to hits it first time. I'm not sure that the back four of PSG were ready for that. No, because Rashford knew exactly where it was going to go. He gets lucky, the centre back.
Lucky lah.
What a good pass that was, or cross it was from Bruno Fernandes. And in that number 10 role today.
Last team to come here in a group stage match and win Psg Moscow in December 2004. They look very strong at home against Premier League opposition. Since 2019, defeat at home to United ended their unbeaten run of 6 against English top flight sides. Here's Neymar. Just to make the ball again wide, it was Mbappe who was waiting. They do have a very good understanding, but not there. Stops Neymar again. There he is. Looking for that turn ball in by Kazawa.
Manchester United were nearly caught out on that occasion. They tried to play a high offside line. Kazawa did get forward, make the most of the situation. It is a marauding left back, much to get forward, much better going forward than he is defensively.
It's only a 6-match ban for the antics at that acrimonious game against Marseille. I think back to that game often, and it was scandalous really what happened, and I wonder had Thiago Silva still been a PSG player and on the field of play that day, whether he would have allowed that to happen, or indeed had Gigi Buffon been here, because both of them had a reassuring and calming influence on the field of play and on the whole group. But it happened, and PSG only playing the penalty domestically. Here's Tiala. Neymar shot off his man. McTominay showed good strength there. Neymar. Maria's got into the box, but the flag is up.
He manages to put an arm on the shoulder of the defender as well, Lindelof. Neymar showing good strength to go past McTominay. That's where he just gives the foul. Di Maria catching Lindelof. Good read of the game by Lindelof though.
Played home and away in that 16 side a couple of seasons ago. Lindelof sure clears it away. They were very much first name alongside Maguire for Manchester United in terms of central defensive performances. He's played 55 in the last 62 league games. Neymar has done really well. Promising here for PSG. Di Maria shaped his body to bend in the shot, and it's a sprightly save by David Gea.
And once again, it was started by Neymar out that left-hand side. He's found a lot of space. Di Maria, when it comes to him, and he had one thing in his mind. He had a good run for Florenzi outside of him.
Good save by De Gea. Face up to another corner here now. Paris Saint-Germain have already had 4. Playing 12 minutes. Short. It's into the 6-yard area. That's kept out by De Gea. Point blank range. And that makes it a smart stop from Kazawa.
Well, they take it short. Kazawa gets in behind the defenders. Gives a good foot on it as well. It ends up being a really good save from David De Gea. Yes, it hits him there, but he reacts really quickly to grab it at the second attempt.
Busy start then for De Gea, who's conceded 14 goals in his last 5 games. Manchester United topsy-turvy early on in the season, hammered at home by Tottenham, struggled for long periods in Newcastle, then came very good at the end.
Here's his first save. It's a nice height for him. Save he should make. He pushes it away from the danger area. He's still a top-class goalkeeper.
For how much longer Manchester United's number 1 keeper pressed the course by Dean Henderson, who's among the Manchester United substitutes tonight. Here's Giallo. Navas is 1 year at Paris Saint-Germain, went to a Champions League final, won the league, the cup and the League Cup. And he said his trophy winning days might be coming to an end after all his success at Real Madrid, where he won this competition 3 times. Position is under Herrera. It's just a game. Danilo is waiting for it, and it's played out wide to Florenzi. He's having a very good start at Paris Saint-Germain, low for Roma. Scored in the last 2 games.
He's in a good start for PSG in terms of the season. Not a good start in this game so far. That's the 3rd time he's given away possession quite cheaply.
Neymar, who was being held back, but is very much in the mood here tonight.
He's finding lots of space. Zadie's not sure whether to come out and pick him up. Tominay's not sure whether to drop that little bit deeper to get closer to him. It's a clever position he's taken up here. It means Mbappe's playing more through the middle today.
However, Eriksen, you might find some of his antics. 499 club games, 313 goals. It's an extraordinary record. Counting the goals he has for Brazil as well, 64. Only Pele's ahead of him with 77. Essential sign for this. Wants to win the competition. He won once before at Barcelona. He was absolutely distraught when they lost the final against Bayern Munich. Just under 30 metres from goal. They've been the better side so far. Di Maria to the right, Neymar to the left. He's standing offside out in the eye line of the goalkeeper. Hit the wall anyway. Mbappe. Now Herrera. Tried another free from Manchester United last summer.
They're the sort of runs that Florenzi likes to make. He started off at Roma, he was a central midfield player. Here's the free kick. Not a particularly good one, hits halfway up the wall.
Busy time for Florenzi, played in both of the Italian recent games against Poland and the Netherlands. It's a resurgent Italian side. And I think they will be a very strong force in the European Championship finals whenever they take place. Due next summer now, of course. Kazawa. It's an interesting game. Challenged by Fred, but it was fair. Di Maria's gone down. I wonder if he turned his ankle under the impact of the tackle. Wan-Bissaka. And McTominay got it away. It is an ankle problem for him.
The ball's fired into him. There's the tackle from Fred. They just kept it. The referee was in a good position. Here's his shot. Di Maria, as he loves to do when he's playing on the right hand side, just chop it onto his left foot and get his shot away. And here's the big chance. Yeah, does most things right, makes a good run, gets good contact with it. Just unfortunately to him, straight at David De Gea.
He loves to make a save with his spidery legs. Lindelof. Finds Wan-Bissaka. No, you're a bit of a fashionista, Stuart. You're a fan of this Manchester United away kit?
That's nice of you to say, but I'm not sure that's quite the case. No, not really. As they came out, it looked particularly... this is a kit that I'm not sure you'd want your son to buy. Or
Migraine inducing, isn't it? Such is the way of the world, it will sell millions around the globe. Here's Herrera. Now Florence. Comes to the background where history broke today that Manchester United and Liverpool are among teams talking about a breakaway champions European Premier League, which seems outrageous. Not sure UEFA will have their private thoughts on that. Can't really see it ever happening, can you, Stuart?
not at the moment, no.
McTominay, that's a good block in there by Danilo. It's his job. The players they're missing tonight. Verratti will probably be their biggest loss in that midfield area where he's scoring so effectively.
There's a lack of creativity in the PSG midfield. Herrera's a good player, likes to work hard.
Here is Martial. Oh, a little gap opened up there for him. Jono drifted too far to the right hand side and opened that gap, trying to bend it in.
First good bit of play we've seen from Martial. Does well to get the first ball, wriggle past a couple of challenges. He threatens the outside of Diallo. It goes a little bit too early, that's why he can chop it back inside. It gets too much on it.
And a bad miss for them is Paredes, who had to go off very early in the win against Leeds. Zawa's underneath that. Rashford was pressurising and used his pace to get there. Here's Wan-Bissaka.